Nitro Racers. Nitro Burners. Nitro Chaos Championship Finals at Midstate Dragway. In qualifying, Dave Heel and the Mad Max Nitro Funny Car set the early pace at a 363 elapsed time at 209 miles per hour after an abysmal night session for all the competitors. Teams attempted one more qualifier, and the Mike Kern tuned hot rod of Joey Haas went number one.
That's what I'm talking about. Put your hands together for these crews when they go down to pick them up. And a beautiful Miss Elizabeth backing that car up to a new #1 qualifier. I mean to tell you folks, that's why we all came here.
The Nimrod Funny Car of Joey Haas, the points leader, is also #1 qualifier here at Midstate Dragway. You see Joey over there working away. He'll be piloting the machine later on. The man that has been turning the knobs, though, is Mike Kern. You're familiar with him, an Illinois boy, getting the job done to a 355 at 208 miles per hour to be #1 qualifier. Mike, how did you go from, well, flop to hero in qualifying?
Well, there's a few things that we deal with here in racing, and one of them is the weather. Temperature, humidity, air pressure. Those are kind of a staple. We all follow those. There's one intangible that we don't really know, and that's your location and where you are at. And we realize that we are in the middle of corn country. And it's just highly possible that there's maybe just a twinge more oxygen in the air here that we're not measuring and we don't know. And the car just seemed overtuned. So we made some adjustments, and based on knowledge that we have from the past, you know, you may see this big show cars at Maple Grove. They all, a lot of days when the air gets good there, they all start shaking the tires and, you know, smoking them. And there's intangibles that you miss. And we think we latched onto that intangible and we reined it back in, and now we have our car back. So.
Mike Kern got Joey Haas the #1 spot, and he also may have very well, since this is the championship finals, tuned him to a championship.
To your new 2024 Nitro Chaos Funny Car champs here at Nitro Chaos. And I'm going to tell you, the 390 with a 3, but those guys...
Darren Foster of 360 Steel and Twisted Shifters with the Nitro Chaos 2024 Championship Trophy. Beautiful object. And the winner is Joey Haas. Joey, you've remarked that you haven't chased for a championship. You did it this year, and you are a champion in drag racing. You've won in match racing. You've won in big off races. You've even won at the final of NHRA, but you are now a champion in drag racing, Nitro Chaos.
It's all part of a lot of people that put it all together, but I don't have a championship trophy, so that one's pretty cool. But there's races that was easy to win that we didn't, and there was hard races to win that we did, and we wanted to go farther at this race, but luckily we had a good enough points lead because of the success we had all year, and that's just where it matters, every round by round that we won. So there's a lot of people you'll see behind the car that make it happen.
Joey Haas, the 2024 DMP Awnings champion in Nitro Chaos. Congratulations to Joey Haas, the 2024 champion. We're going to chat with the 2023 champion, the first champion of NITRO Chaos. And Gary Wheeler takes out in round one the champion. 390s a pair. You get the funny car out of the race in your front engine dragster.
Thank you. It was a race. I mean, it was a little ugly on the big end and stuff, but I wasn't going to give up. I knew he was going to be the champion this year, but if he's going to take that number one from me, I'm going to make him earn it.
Gary with a consolation win, if you will say. He continues in rounds here at Midstate Dragway in DMP Awnings NITRO Chaos competition. In the CP Carrillo B field, Andy Fangman picks up a round win in NITRO Chaos. Andy, you may be the first ever in NITRO Chaos in a Nitro Pro mod to turn on a win light.
It's been quite the adventure with this car. I tell you what, it's been nothing but a lot of hard work from my guys. They put a lot of effort into it. They go all night long. It's been phenomenal with them, and first round win for me. I'm just ecstatic. It was kind of a dirty first round win against Dave. I wish Dave could have made a clean pass, and as me as well. But I'll take a first round win, no matter however it works, long as we got the win light. So.
Bucket goes a 472, pedaling a little bit. Mitch King and the guys shaking a little out. Bushwhacker 389 to a 714 tire smoking shake. With a wind for 180 miles an hour. And Brian Coleman in that roadster of 546, 115. You need to make sure and give these guys another great big hand too.
breakdown goes 402.184. Irish Carlisle goes 419.166.
Mass Chaos is going to a final round. John Umlauf, that was a rematch of the World Fuel Altered Nationals, and you got one over Jody.
Yeah, we take turns. He usually gets one, and I try to get him back the next time.
John going for a win in Nitro Chaos to end up the year. What would it be for you and your team to accomplish that, get a win in the McKinney Motorsports A field?
Win one to win once we got here doing it, and just ready to get her done.
The Scrap Bucket team is getting ready for the final round. Don't go away, Andy Fangman. You hang out right here as well since you're in the final. Wade Pennington is going to another final. Wade, people have remarked that you've just fallen into this ride and been winning races. Can you win another one?
We hope so. This man over here's got something to say about that, though.
Wade certainly hoping that the best fuel altered will win. Andy is hoping that the best car will win. Your Nitro Coupe got enough to beat a fuel altered?
We're going to try to step it up without tripping over ourselves, and I hope we got enough. We actually got his old transmission in our car, so it's actually paying off for us, so we're going to give it all we got.
CP Carrillo B-Field is up next.
Working on the Carrillo side.
Is that Camaro cool?
CP Carrillo B-Field final. The winner is Wade Pennington in the Scrap Bucket. It is certainly not no hunk of junk. You've been able to perform several times this year, even leading the points at one time in Nitro Chaos competition. Winning here at Midstate, Wade.
It's big. Travis, Keith, Brett, they busted their butt all evening, keeping this thing ready to go, made it run like it needs to run.
Wade, from the top end filming, it looked like it was one heck of a final against that Nitro Pro Mod. Take us down the track in the cockpit of your fuel altered.
Well, we was moving to the right. I couldn't see him. I let off a little, jumped back on it, and then here he come by at the end. Right past the finish line, I guess.
Wade Pennington, you're winner of the CP Carrillo B-Field.
Aspen, come sit down.
Nitro Chaos, baby!
John Umlauf here at Midstate Dragway is the winner in the McKinney Motorsports A field. This car, I can remember it coming out brand new last year. John, he doesn't really like being on camera. I think he will talk about this one, though, winning in Nitro Chaos. They have come a long way since this car debuted, and they have gone to finals, several other events. They have done it in Nitro Chaos, and now a win. The Mass Chaos team bringing, well, the chaos. Looking forward to seeing their recap that you can find on their YouTube channel. But it is a win at the last race of the year, a car and a team that has certainly been bringing it all together right here at Midstate Dragway for the finals. And finally, a win in Nitro Chaos, Mr. Umlauf.
Thank you. Thank you. Man, that's great, but I lost some parts. Go ahead. I don't know what to say.
Well, man, even though you lost some parts, that was a solid run against the 2023 champion, and I'm sure you've got to look at where this program has come to this point, and you've got to be excited for 2025 and what you all might be able to do.
Well, 2025 was, this was going to be it. This was the last race of the year. I was selling out. Been such a rough road, and it's money. It's hard to come by, and I don't know if we can quit on this note, so we'll see what next year brings.
Can't quit. Go out and win another one, John.
Can't quit. Thank you.
John Umlauf, winner of the McKinney Motorsports A Field here at Midstate Dragway.
Woo! Chaos! Midstate Dragway.